Last week, I decided to take a look on Google and see what were the most common questions you guys have about deaf and sign language. And one of them really stood out to me because I thought it was obvious. When you sleep, do deaf people sign or speak? In this video, I'm going to describe what deaf dreams look like, and then I'm going to share two stories, one of which is my own, and the other is what my deaf-blind friends' dreams look like. So the short answer to your question is yes, deaf people sign in their dreams. But the answer is a little more complicated than that. Typically, the brain uses its preferred language mode when dreaming. So if a person is born deaf, grows up signing with their family, then their brain's preferred language mode is, of course, sign language. And so they're probably going to sign in their dreams, which makes sense. It's a visual language, they're in a visual world, and they're going to have visual dreams. Now, if you were born deaf, but grew up in a hearing family, learning how to lip read, learning how to speak, then your dreams are probably going to be in a spoken language. And if you're born hearing, but over many years eventually lose your hearing, then you're probably going to have dreams where you're speaking English. You might even, in your dream, remember when you could speak, and you might, in your dream, still be able to hear. Now, if you're an ASL student, you're probably wondering right now, when do I start dreaming in sign language? Now, in general, people say, if you dream in a new language, then you're fluent. And I agree with that to a point. But let's say you move to France and you start learning the French language. You're speaking it all day, and eventually you're going to start speaking French in your dreams. It's different when it comes to ASL because there's not really a way to become fully immersed in that new language, right? So sometimes it can take a longer time to start signing in your dreams. But I'm always surprised at how many ASL students start dreaming in sign much earlier because their brain is practicing everything that they've been learning during the day, finger spelling, how to have a conversation. Your brain is training and practicing during the night, and that's a very common thing. So you might start dreaming in sign tonight. So now you might be curious, what do my dreams look like? So it's funny because when I dream in sign most of the time. But sometimes I'll be in a dream and I'm signing away, but I'm really struggling. And I just feel like my arms are so heavy, I'm just exhausted. And in my dream, I'm just so confused. Why aren't my arms working? Why can't I sign? And then I wake up and I realize that I'm laying on my side and my arms are pinned below me. I'm sure my poor body is actually trying to sign, but I've woken myself up before signing. Just like when you wake yourself up speaking aloud. So that's my experience. Now, second, I wanted to share the story of my friend who's deaf and blind. I remember many years ago, I saw him and we were signing back and forth with tactile sign. And he said, I'm really sad. And I asked him, why? My dream last night, I dreamt about my mom. Now, understand that his mom died like maybe 10 years before that. But I said, oh, I'm so sorry. And then it just hit me like, how does he have a dream? He can't see, he can't hear. What does a dream look like? So I was curious and I asked him, what did your dream look like? And he described it to me. So in his dream, his mom was still alive and he was missing her and sad and crying. And so he was able to dream about that through touch and taste and smell. So he could smell his mom's scent and remember her. He could touch and hug her again. So yeah, it was a full dream. And I know that's a really sad story, but it was a huge paradigm shift for me. And I have a lot of really cool stories about DeafBlind. So if you want to learn more, comment below something like DeafBlind or something like that, and I'll know that you want me to make more videos on this topic in the future. And if you're feeling like, wow, my perspective has completely changed because of this video, please subscribe here. I'm trying to reach 20,000 subscribers, and I really appreciate your help. Thank you so much. Bye.